It was a balmy Friday night, and the air was thick with the hum of excitement as Sinak and Felina arrived at the venue of Fola's girlfriend's birthday party. Felina had been enchanted earlier in the day when Sinak whisked her away to one of Wari's finest boutiques, lavishing her with an outfit that seemed to have been crafted by the gods. "Felina, tonight you'll see why I always say no woman compares to you," Sinak had said with a self-satisfied grin as they entered the luxurious hall. Felina thought it was just another party, a chance to mingle, drink and dance, but the evening's true purpose was shrouded in deceit. Sinak, alongside his equally vain friend, had orchestrated this gathering as a cruel bet. Each man had boasted about his partner's beauty, and they had agreed to settle the argument on this night, turning Fola's girlfriend's birthday into an unwitting stage for their competition. The hall was alive with murmurs and glances as Felina walked in, a vision of elegance. Every eye was drawn to her, and Sinak's chest swelled with pride. His plan was working. He reveled in the envy of the men and the admiring stares of the women. Unbeknownst to Felina, the crowd had been primed for the spectacle. People whispered and pointed, silently judging the women in question. Fola's girlfriend, though radiant, was no match for Felina, whose grace and poise were as effortless as her beauty. By the end of the evening, the verdict was unanimous. Felina was crowned the Queen of Wari, the unofficial title bestowed upon her by the guests. The announcement was met with thunderous applause, but Felina's heart sank. The cheers felt hollow, and the title, meaningless. She had sensed the peculiar atmosphere, the lingering stares, and the smug look on Sinak's face, but it wasn't until she overheard a whispered conversation that the truth hit her like a tidal wave. Sinak really outdid himself. "He knew she'd win," someone said. "Poor girl doesn't even know she's part of a bet," another replied with a laugh. Felina froze. Her heart pounded as realization dawned. This wasn't just a party, it was a spectacle orchestrated to showcase her like a prized possession, a pawn in Sinak's childish game of vanity. Her face burned with humiliation as she turned to Sinak, who was basking in the glory of his so-called victory. "You stole someone's celebration and made a mockery of me," she hissed, her voice trembling with rage and sorrow. Sinak, taken aback by her outburst, tried to defuse the situation with his usual charm. "Come on, Felina. It's not that serious. Everyone's just having fun." "Fun," she spat, tears streaming down her face. "You turned me into a trophy for your ego. You humiliated me, and on someone else's special day." Felina stormed out of the party, her heart heavy with betrayal.